Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgets2use.com, and today we have the Gionee E-Life S5.5 with us, and on this device we have got the Kitkat, which has been just released today from Gionee on this device. So we have got Kitkat updated on this one. It was around 865 MB of download, which you need to do. Make sure you are connected to Wi-Fi and make sure you have around 35% of the battery on the device so that you can install it as well. If you have a battery below 35%, then it won't be able to uninstall. So you won't be able to install it. So this is how the device looks like. As you can see on the UI front, after updating it, I would say there was a slight change in the desktop layout, which is something which you may not be able to notice unless you take a closer look. So it has become slightly more responsive as per my experience. So I have been using this device for around 5 to 10 minutes, and I think that this is slightly more smoother as compared to the previous UI which we have seen, especially on the home screen. Although you do not get app drawer even after the Kitkat update, and it is running the Amigo UI, an enhanced version of Amigo UI. So there are some changes which have been done on this phone. So let's take a look first of all over the settings, and before we take a look, you can see that there is a change in the notification center. So on the notification front, if you tap over here on the settings, you can see that you have a new section over here which allows you to actually boost up the RAM. So as of now, approximately 1.2 GB of RAM is free, and you can boost that up by just tapping over there on the arrow. So once you tap, then it will free up your RAM and it will give you the data that how much memory it has actually released. So you have this over the notification center, which is going to be very useful. You do have some new icons which look very good, especially for the toggles like auto rotation, general, meeting, GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all these things. And you do have control over here and a toggle over here to control the brightness. So you can control the brightness of the phone from here directly on the notification center, and you can slide this to go to the notification front, or you can go to the settings where you have all these changes implemented. So first of all, let's take a look over the version of Android this device is running, and for that we will go into settings. And for that, let me just go to the settings from here. So once we go into settings, first of all I will show you the version of Android this device is running. So there was a slight amount of change as far as new icons which you can easily notice in the settings UI, which is on the left hand side of the text which is written, so which is looking good. And you do have a symbol icon over there, so you can recognize what that particular setting is all about. It will give you a symbolic representation. So once we take a look over the about phone, we can see that it is running Android 4.4.2, which is Kitkat. So you get 4.4.2 on this device, which has been pushed from Gionee today. Kitkat will also come on E7 and other devices, but after this is the first device to get Kitkat, I would say, as of now. And when it comes to the application scenario, this device is right now not running too many applications in the background. So I would like to show you what is the current status of the RAM after upgrading the phone to Kitkat. So out of 2 GB of RAM, approximately 658 MB of RAM is being used, and you get around 1.3 GB of RAM free, which is fairly good, and the device is responsive enough, and I do not notice much lag on the UI. So this is something which is good. You do have this option over here with which you can actually toggle to which all applications are using more amount of RAM and which all applications are using less amount of RAM. It will sort them in their order of usage as per the memory they are using, so which is good. So good changes in this particular department as well. If we talk about other things which have been updated, there is an application called DU Booster, which you might have used on the Gionee phone, on the S5.5 or any other phone. So on this phone it has been updated. So this application update is also part of the Kitkat update which they have pushed. So this is the new DU Booster application which has got some new changes. It does give you these welcome screen basically, which tells you what all new changes you will see. So it has got a widget over there which you can use. So it will again help you to get more battery backup on your Gionee S5.5. So as per the feedback which we have got from users till now for S5.5 is that this device heats up like anything. Definitely it heats up, and you can always get rid of the heating in case you would like to use the flip cover which is there within the package of the phone. But the thickness of the device will become slightly more. It will not be a very thin device after that, but that is the way to get rid of the heating. And in case because of that heating you are not getting enough battery backup, you can always use the DU battery booster application, which is now updated to provide you more features, and you do have some extra power saving mode, and a smart off premium mode is also there, so it will save the power automatically. Again, you can actually upgrade this to you will need to upgrade the application to use this feature. There are some free applications as well on the Android Play Store which you can download to boost the battery backup on this device. One more thing which has been improved on this device is that the UC browser has been updated as well. So let me just show you the same. So once we take a look over the UC browser, which is not here, let me just find it for you. Okay, one more thing I would like to tell you is that once you press the home button, the same kind of UI which you have seen earlier, again it is running Amigo UI. You have the same kind of a design in terms of multitasking screen which you see over here. You can kill these applications by swiping them upwards, or if you want to swipe them downwards, nothing will happen. So this UI has not been changed. So all these changes which we already told you, these were the changes which we have noticed as of now. If you notice something new, do let us know through the comment section on this video. So here we have the UC browser, as you can see, and once we take a look over the UC browser, I would say this is slightly faster, not a major difference in terms of the UI transitions, although it has got some nice icons over there which are looking good, square icons, and then you have some extra shortcuts which have been added on the home screen itself on the UC browser. So these are some of the new changes. We are not sure about the exact user interface changes which has been done on the UC browser, but the interface is slightly different in terms of the overall design which we have seen earlier on the UC browser, which was running on S5.5. Apart from this, there is another application which has been updated, which is the Amigo paper app, which comes from Gionee. It allows you to download wallpapers for your S5.5 and you can set that wallpaper on your device. So we have the Amigo paper app over here which has been updated. Right now it is not able to connect because we do not have internet connectivity over here on this device, but again this application has been updated and it will give you more wallpapers, access to more wallpapers. You can also download high definition wallpapers as well for your S5.5. Apart from this, the gaming zone application has been updated. I don't know whether you use it or not, but that application is also updated on this device, although I'm not able to locate that. Let me just try finding that one because I have never used the game zone application, so it is difficult for me right now to find it. Anyways, we will show you that later. Let's take a look over the other things. So Kingsoft application, the Kingsoft Office application is also updated, and for that we need to go over here under tools. Okay, yeah. So here we have the Kingsoft application which has got a new icon. This is, I think, the fresh icon, and it has got a new UI which is far more subtle and I would say simple and plain, easy to understand. So there is no problem in understanding the UI. This application should be better now in terms of loading files. It is kind of faster, responsive. We will tell you more once we actually use this application in detail more. And again, there is one free mobile antivirus application which comes pre-installed on Gionee S5.5, which is the NQ Mobile Security, and this application has also been updated. It is now NQ Mobile Security 6.8. However, the interface remains the same, I guess. There is not a major difference in terms of the interface, but there are some new options which have been added, which is also good in case you use this application. Again, there is one more change in the mapping application, and they have said that the mapping application has been updated with some new changes. I'm not able to figure out these changes, but we will tell you more once I use this device a little more, and then I will be able to tell you what kind of changes are there in the mapping application. Either they are correlating, because this is something which I'm getting to know from the log in which the changes log basically which they have provided on the phone itself. So I have read that, so I will update you with the mapping application changes in detail later on. Apart from this, if we talk about the other things, they have removed the World Cricket Champion application, which is something which was taking some amount of space on this device. So you do not have that application now, so some amount of storage will be free. And let me just show you the storage scenario as well after updating this device to Kitkat. And one thing I can notice as of now, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, from the notification center, if I take a look over these toggles and if I want to go to the settings, I won't be able to go because maybe if you tap over here, it will go to the toggle section, whereas if I want to go to settings from here, which was kind of easy previously, but right now I cannot go to settings directly from here. So let me just go through settings from here, from this icon. And taking a look of the storage scenario, so this device right now has 16 GB of inbuilt storage, and after the KitKat update, the approximate phone storage which is available is 9.57 GB and system free is 2.51 GB. So after the KitKat, out of 16 GB you get around 12.07 GB available on the device. So this is a latest device and it does not have any application which I've installed. This is a stock Android device. After resetting it, then I have updated KitKat on this one. So these are all the changes which we wanted to tell you as far as the new features which we could notice on the UI front on the Gionee S5.5. The phone is slightly more responsive. It is faster in terms of the UI transitions. This is something which I like for the first, and this is something which is the best thing after the KitKat update which has happened with this device. The heating part might have been fixed, although there was no mention in the change log in the KitKat update for this device. So I don't think that they have actually done something for the heating, but let's see. We will tell you more once we use this device a little more. So that's all from us. Thanks for watching this video. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.